Hello, my name is Darren Sills. I'm in Chemistry 113, Section 7. My TA is Kevin Pedersen, and this is a presentation about lab safety. So as I mentioned, this presentation is about lab safety and how critical it is to be safe in lab because this allows us to have more successful experiments and keep ourselves and people around us safe. A common concern we see in lab is students coming in and not wearing the proper attire, so it's always important that you come to lab wearing scrubs offered by the chemistry department or loose-fitting clothes, as well as closed-toed shoes, and steel-toed shoes are preferred. I also included this ramp quote that says, recognize hazard, assess the risk of the hazards, minimize the risk of the hazards, and prepare for emergencies. And I think this just goes well with the purpose of this slide and coming to lab ready to go. Here is an example of me wearing the appropriate attire to come to lab. Only thing I'm missing is gloves, and then I'd be ready to go. Another common issue is students coming into lab and not knowing the proper pictograms and hazard signs. So it's important to know these so that we can make sure that we handle toxic and deadly items and chemicals with care and so that we don't hurt ourselves. One way to prevent ingesting or sniffing something that's harmful is always wafting and never directly sniffing things, and also just knowing these signs is helpful in lab. It's also common that students don't know where resources in labs are to help them clean up and rinse themselves off. There are safety showers in lab where you can stand under for 15 minutes in case you spill chemicals on your skin or clothes, and a way to prevent this is just being extra careful when pouring these items and using the correct tools. There are also fire extinguishers, which commonly would occur only with a careless mistake, so it's important that we are focused and pay attention to what we're doing to prevent fires, as well as using the proper waste disposal. There's different waste disposal such as glass disposal, solid chemical waste, acidic waste, and more, so it's important to know where each of these different substances and items go, as well as PPE. You can get harmed if you're not wearing the correct PPE, which is why it's always important to wear gloves, goggles, and scrubs. And that wraps up my presentation. Now let's go have a great semester.